Adverbs in English are words that describe verbs and other adjectives. Adverbs are words in English that describe verbs and adjectives. Usually they end in ly. So we can have words like quickly. How did he run? He ran quickly, or he read quickly. It is a mighty fine day, so mighty describing fine, and other such words. This lesson is going to cover how to form adverbs of all 3 degrees. That is, we can take, just as we can say quickly, we can say more quickly and most quickly. Latin has ways of doing this. So first, the positive degree. And there are a couple of different ways to do this, and there's no way to really predict how an adjective is going to turn into an adverb, and that's an important point. We can take any adjective and turn it into an adverb, but generally, for first and second declension adjectives, we add an E to the stem. That is, and this is a long E. So we take an adjective like miser, wretched, miserable, and we add an E, misere, miserably, or strong, validus, and we take the stem and add, change it to an E, so valide. So that's first and second declension adjectives. So this would be strongly. Or we can take third declension adjectives of any number of terminations and add an iter to the stem. So we can have from fortis, drop off the ending and add an iter, fortiter, strongly. Or from gravis, graviter. Or from celer, we take our stem, which is celer, and becomes celeriter. So from swift to swiftly. The comparative degree is even easier because this is very consistent. All we're going to use is the neuter, nominative, and accusative singular of the comparative adjective. So since you've already learned how to make comparative adjectives, so the comparative of strong is stronger, that is fortior, fortius, we're just going to use the neuter version. So more strongly, or miserior, the comparative, the neuter, miserius, more miserably, and the same validius. So the thing to look for with comparative adverbs is this IUS. So when you see this IUS, you know you're likely dealing with a comparative adverb, so more blankly. And then there's a superlative. And the superlative is very, very easy. It's very consistent. You're going to add an E to the superlative adjective. Remember, all superlative adjectives, fortissimus, most strong. Notice fortissimus is a first and second declension adjective. And remember, if we go back to the positive degree, all you have to do to form an adverb from a first and second declension adjective is drop off the US and change it to an E. So fortissime, most strongly. Facilime, most easily. Miserime, most wretchedly. Gravissime, most heavily. So the superlative degree is very consistent and regular formation. Finally, as with the adjectives, there are irregular adverbs. And you'll see these are on a list on page 153 of Moreland and Fleischer. You can find a list of these online. But just to give you some examples, they are actually almost, most of them, some of them are pretty regular. So, bonus, good. The adverbs are bene, well. Melius, notice this is completely irregular. That is, this is the neuter comparative adjective, melius, better. And optime, if you remember, optimus is the superlative adjective. Optime here is best, the adverb, formed completely regularly. And from malus, bad, badly, male, peus, again, perfectly regular, and pessime, perfectly regular. And when I say regular, I mean they're regularly formed. They're formed off of the comparative adjective and the superlative adjective. Now, one thing to note about male is that unlike although this looks regular, male, this E is actually short, which makes it irregular. But to the naked eye, it looks completely regular.